In this video, you're going to see 3 great one-on-one drills for guards. These drills come from Coach Jim Huber, who's coached dozens of college players at all levels. Before we get to the drills, make sure to click the link in the description to gain access to a free PDF that includes 7 drills for championship practices, featuring diagrams, descriptions, and additional tips. Now let's get started.
All right, this is called one-on-one tight space drill. So what we're going to do is, to make it game-like, we're going to sit there and act like somebody's at the top. They're attacking the basket with the defender on them, trying to control tempo, gain separation. We have these 6 cones here to have them in tight, so they have a limited amount of space they can work with. If they go outside these cones when they're attacking, it's a turnover. So they're switching offense to defense. If they get through these cones live and they're attacking, they get through here past them, then it becomes one-on-one. So what we want to do with this drill though too is we're making it where they have 4 dribbles, maximum 4 dribbles to attack and go score through this. If they take more than 4 dribbles, it's a turnover, right? You can give them 5 dribbles, 6 dribbles, whatever. We're just going to give them 4 on this one in particular right here, okay? So you can decide how many dribbles you want to give them. So now we're going to have Zach's going to be on offense, Deck's going to be on defense. We're starting here, they're playing it. So he took 5 dribbles on it. So we call that a turnover, and now we go switch up offense and defense on the drill. This is a harder drill. You're making this more that it's game-like. You're making it difficult more in the game, so when they get in the game, it doesn't become as difficult for them. So again, that would be a turnover as well. So he got it done. Zach there was efficient more than that. He got it done in 4. So again, whatever you need to do, it's going to be different on your age. These are juniors in high school. So again, I would probably have 4 to 5 dribbles around there. If it's youth, you might give them a little bit more so they get used to it. So they have some success in the drill as well. You don't want to get them defeated all the time where they got their head down, they think they can't succeed. So kind of balance that out as an individual and figure out what's going to work best for you. Now we're going to work on what we call one-on-one speed dribble. Now in a speed dribble, the one thing you want to focus on is you want to get the ball in front of you. Push it to where you're going, not to where you're at, okay? It's going to be a little bit higher than a stationary type or your control type dribble where you have somebody guarding you. The other thing I want you to consider when you do a speed dribble is Coach K at Duke, he calls it the Duke speed dribble, but he teaches his kids to switch hands every time, especially more the center of the floor where the defender cannot time a back tip. Now as we do this drill, something I'll work with kids on is this, is when they go up the floor, if a defender's coming on this side opposite the ball, we'll do cutoff dribble. We'll do cutoff to try to step across, get my shoulder, get my hip into him to bounce him off to create separation. Also, don't be afraid to use your offhand, active hand to ward him off. If the defender was on the same side the ball's coming, I go crossover to a cutoff and explode. So we're gonna do a one-on-one speed dribble. The idea is he's gonna be here, Titus, triple threat right above the block. I'm gonna have right here, Jacob's gonna be behind, having a hand right on his back here. When he starts going, stepping, put the ball on the floor, it's live. Jacob's gonna try to catch up with him, back tip, try to catch him. He's gonna try to maintain the advantage, right? To sustain it, to keep him behind him in gel, and to be able to create separation to go score. If Jacob does get ahead of him, now he wants to still be in the attack mode, get him on his back heels, work on what we've done before, change direction, change speeds, attack, go score, think layup, okay? So right here, it's a triple threat, whenever you're ready. Good, Duke speed dribble, go, good. Now you can switch it up where now Jacob, you go, and let's say we're going right hand, went right hand up with you, we're going right hand to start out. Again, you could go Duke speed dribble, you can switch it up. You can sit there and just go right hand, whatever you want, but think about the cutoff dribble, right? The crossover to cutoff, whatever you need to create the advantage. Sustain it. Good. And notice how Jacob did that. If you notice how he slowed down, he looked at Titus, slowed Titus down, he went toward Titus, Titus backed up, and then he exploded forward and created the advantage. So again, it's a great drill to work on in a transition setting when you got a defender guarding you, behind you, and you're trying to go score a layup, to understand how to use your body, to change the pace, to create the advantage, to maintain the advantage, to go score and be successful on the floor.
Many of the drills in this video come from the breakthrough shooting and scoring system with Jim Huber. And if you're struggling to translate your practice shots into game time success, this is the solution for you. This comprehensive program offers 5+ hours of video training covering every aspect of shooting mechanics, from footwork to release point. 14 progressive shooting workouts lasting from 3 to 12 weeks tailored to your skill level. Over 100 drills designed for individual players and teams, ensuring consistent improvement. Advanced scoring moves off the dribble, and access to a web-based workout app to track your progress and customize your training. Learn more at the link in the description below.
All right, now we're going to work on what we call one-on-one cutoff dribbles. In the game of basketball, this is really important, especially if you're dribbling in transition. A lot of times you have somebody coming from behind you. Zach's coming to back tip. You'll see people back tip the basketball. Go ahead, Zach. He'll back tip it, push it out, attack. They'll sprint and go the other way, maybe getting a layup. So we want to have ball security. And you'll hear maybe somebody yell woof, woof, woof in the game. Hopefully you get a great sense when somebody's coming behind you to fill it. So if somebody doesn't say anything, you can still protect the ball, because we still want to have defender, body, ball to protect the basketball. So the mentality is this: if I'm coming down the floor and say Zach's on the opposite side of the ball and he's sprinting and I feel and see him, I want to step my inside foot into him to get my shoulders, my hip into him. I'm going to cut him off. And I could sit there and bump him off and explode. I could dribble lower, protect it. But the idea, a lot of times, you'll get somebody sprinting coming at you, and you step into them, they'll like run into you, they'll get off balance, and they'll get a foul called on them. Especially if this is a really good player, and you get them in foul trouble, put them on the bench. So that's gonna happen here, where we're gonna go cut off, step, explode, once we create an advantage to push him back, right? Get his momentum going for the basket. The other way is, if Zach's coming down on the same side where the ball's at, and I feel him, we're gonna go crossover to a cutoff. Again, we talked about it, defender body ball. This isn't defender body ball, but if I cross it over and get into him, it is defender body ball. So in this drill, how it's gonna be set up is, Zach's gonna be in triple threat, low in a stance. We're gonna start at the beginning where the defender, Declan's gonna be right behind him in the stance, and he's gonna be on the side opposite the ball. So we'll just work with individuals on this to be like, okay, so you know he's on the side opposite the ball, so all you gotta do is do a cutoff. I do not want him to gain an advantage to get ahead of you. I want you to put him in jail, keep him on the side behind you, and you're attacking the score. You're not letting him score, right? That mentality is stopping him. The drill goes live when you dribble the basketball. When you dribble the ball, the drill's live. You can start coming and try to take the basketball and cut him off from whatever. That's when it happens, all right? Until then, you can't move, all right? All right, get low. Okay, good. All right, sprint back. You, Declan, you do it. You be behind. And what I want to say, like with Zach doing it, make sure, I love how you step, but really, boom, get in him. Get in him. Get your hip, your butt back into them where you bounce them off, all right? You ready? Get down, get down, get down. Good, there you go. Exaggerate, push off slow. Good, good. And he did a double. He did a double kind of cut off. He bounced him. He hesitated, went. He bounced again, right? Did a good job, okay? Now, let's switch and let's go the opposite side. So the opposite side. So you're going to dribble in your left hand, all right? And now you're going to be on the right side. Same thing we did, but that's for working on the opposite hand. You ready? Go. Let's go. Bounce off, explode, and go. Good. Switch it up, sprint up. Let's go. So Declan's on offense. We got Zach's on D. You ready? Go. Let's go. Good. There you go. Good. Good. Bounce them off and go. Good. All right, sprint back. Now what we'll do is we'll have it to where you're going to be on the same side. So you're going to have the ball in your right hand starting out. Declan's going to start on that side. So you know he's on the ball side. Get low, Declan, or Zach, get below Declan, lower than him, and realize when you dribble, he's on that same side. You got to cross over to a cutoff. Defender body ball. You ready? Go. Good. There you go. Good. 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 Explode and go. Switch it up. Come on, Deck. Hustle up. Declan's on offense. We got Zach on D. Get low, Declan. Get low. Get. Good. There you go. Good. 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 Bounce and go. Sprint back. Sprint back. Okay. So now the last one will be this. Go and tie your shoe real quick, Zach. So when we do it, now we're going to make sure the ball is going to be in our left hand. So we start the dribble. You're going to be on the left side. Cross over to your right hand. Get into them. Get into them, right? Okay? All right, stance. You'll be on the left side. Try to take it from them. Don't let them get there. So you ready? Go. Let's go. There you go. Good. 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 All right, sprint back. Come on, Deck. Come on, Deck. Declan's here on offense. Zach's on D. Same thing we just did. Go ahead. Cut him off. Get into him. Good. Explode and go. Now, what I like to do after you rep that out and they get used to doing it, now let's do it to where they don't know. They have no idea what's going to happen, right? So they're here. Declan's right behind Zach, right behind. He can choose to go either way. He can dribble with either hand, whatever he wants to do, but he's got to read Declan and play off of him. You ready? Go, let's go. Good, switch it up. One last one, Declan. We'll show it with you doing it. Zach, you're right behind him. Get low, Declan. Get low, stop real quick. What I like to do when I'm telling Declan is this, start again. The little things make the big difference. I want Declan to get low. I want him to get lower than Zach, the defender, so he's got a great base, and also his first step's gonna be quick on this, okay? You ready? Go, let's go. Good, and that's where you like guys getting to feel Declan could have got into him, kept on the right side because he had defender body ball, but you can rep that out.
We hope you enjoyed this one-on-one basketball drills video. If you want instant access to 7 drills for championship practices, make sure to click the link in the description so you can gain access to a free PDF featuring diagrams, descriptions, and bonus tips. Again, if you incorporate these drills, you will see your players improve throughout the season, making you and your team more successful. Make sure to click and subscribe and then click the bell button so you're the first to know when we release more new videos. Thanks for watching.